What's up, guys? Tonight we'll be going over Blood and Brews top 5 werewolf movies. Alright, creeps, it's me, Albert. I'm back with Blood and Brews to bring you our top 5 werewolf films. And to kick it off, I'm going to start with 2010's The Wolfman, starring Anthony Hopkins and Benicio del Toro. To be honest, I feel like this movie didn't get enough credit, and for some reason it goes it's just super underrated. It's just not, I don't know. I just feel like it deserves a lot more credit than it got. And I believe all the acting was good, the cinematography was great, the score was amazing. I don't know. I really liked the way they did it. I could have done with a little less CGI, but what can you do? What happens when soldiers on a training mission run into a pack of werewolves? 2002's Dog Soldiers. What can I say about this movie? It's an action horror that just keeps going from start to finish. I mean, it does have some cheesy parts in it, but it's not a comedy horror, and it just keeps going from beginning to end. It's great. It stars Sean Pertwee, Kevin McKidd, and Liam Cunningham. And I would not have been able to say those names without reading them off the fucking box. So, you're welcome. Alright, coming in at number 3, Stephen King's Silver Bullet. Gary Busey, Corey Haim, based off of the book Cycle of the Werewolf by Stephen King. I mean, I love this movie a lot. And Corey Haim plays a handicapped boy that basically fights off this werewolf who ends up actually being the reverend of the small town. And it's awesome. He shoots a bottle rocket into the motherfucking werewolf's eye, which I thought was fucking cool as a kid growing up watching that. I loved it. And, yeah. So, number 3's choice, Silver fucking Bullet. So, I already know I'm gonna get shit for my number 2 choice of top werewolf movies, but my number 2 choice is 1981's An American Werewolf in London. Now, I'm not saying that I don't respect the fact that Rick Baker did the most amazing werewolf transformation to date that still hasn't been fucking topped to date, which really fucking pisses me off, because how is it, with technology the way it is, with just everything, like the makeup artists that we have now, how has that not been topped yet? It's just crazy to me. Written or directed by John Landis and starring David Naughton, Jenny Agutter, Griffin Dunn, and John Woodvine. I mean, I love this movie. I'm not gonna lie. It's fucking amazing. That's why it's my number 2 choice. But it just didn't have what it took to get to that number 1 spot. Can you guess what the number 1 movie is? But wait, Albert, you haven't told us what you're drinking yet. I know, I haven't told you what I'm drinking yet. But it's Moon Time. It's 6.9% alcohol by volume. It's Morgan Territory Brewing. But I mean, I thought, what more of a fitting beer than Moontime? I mean, seriously. It's a hazy IPA. It's got a full fucking moon on the front. We're talking about werewolves. No shit, it's the perfect beer. And if I got any facts wrong and I said something weird or wrong, guess what? I've been drinking. Give me a fucking break. Alright? I love werewolves. And this is all out of love. So, I'm going to try to pour this without a bunch of head. We'll see how that goes. Because you guys know how I fucking pour these beers sometimes. But this one looks like it's good. Alright, you ready for my number one choice? I feel like this shirt should be a clue. But if that's not enough of a clue, my number one choice is 1981's The Howling. I don't know what it is about this movie, but it was shown to me as a child from my uncle, and it just, ever since, it kind of tweaked my brain a little bit to be afraid of being out in the woods alone and that type of shit. Because, I don't know, I used to go visit my dad on the weekends, okay? And he lived in a cabin out in the middle of the woods. This fucking takes place a lot in the fucking woods, in the middle of fucking nowhere. So, yeah, it tripped me the fuck out as a kid. And I want to say Rick Baker worked on this fucking movie as well, as far as the different special effects and stuff. And it just had a creepier feeling to it. And it showed the werewolves more. You know what I mean? I feel like An American Werewolf in London, it showed the werewolf once really well, and then it just kind of barely showed the werewolf anymore after that. Whereas this, it seemed to kind of show the werewolves more and show you what was going on and kind of create more of like a, you know, and there was just more of a, for me personally, a tension, and there was constant just on you. It just made me uncomfortable more. Plus, there's werewolf sex. Okay? What other movie have you seen with werewolf sex? Actually, I think there are a couple. But this is like the first one, I think, that has had werewolf sex. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. So, there's that. Alright, you guys. So that is my top 5 werewolf movies of all time. Just to stream through them really quickly again, it's The Wolfman, Dog Soldiers, Silver Bullet, An American Werewolf in London, and The Howling. Yeah. And if I had to rate this beer, it would probably be about a 6. It's pretty good. It's not like Disco Ninja. Disco Ninja's got that like more of a heft to it, I feel like. It's a little bit more dank, which I like, so. But it's good. I like it. It's not horrible. It's not the greatest, but it's decent. It's clean, crisp. I like this beer. But I'm still going to keep Disco Ninja in that top spot for the moment until I try a better hazy. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification thingy wherever the fuck it is. And yeah, make sure that you like werewolf movies and that you go watch these if you haven't seen them. I mean, what the fuck? It's a werewolf movie. Go fucking check it out because I fucking said so. Have a good night.